secure. Now, Barcelona and Juventus were secure in their places, of course, for the Champions League. Now, it would have taken something quite special for Juventus to leapfrog them into first place, so they decided to turn up and dismantle them 3-0. And it could have easily been a lot more. Barcelona's defense, I've said this so many times, Barcelona's defense is fucking terrible, and it has been for a number of years, but they've always been able to hide that fact by playing such potent attacking football. A little bit like Liverpool are doing right now. I mean, Liverpool, actually, in my opinion, Liverpool's defence right now is still better than Barcelona's, even with all those injuries. Barca got found out tremendously here. A lot of people were using this as an opportunity again to, exclaim whether they prefer Messi or Ronaldo. But to be honest, both guys are starting to get a little bit longer in the tooth. Messi does not look happy at Barcelona, and he certainly didn't look happy in this game. He looked frustrated. He looked out of sorts. He just didn't look like he was happy, and he definitely wants out. He's getting out at the end of the season, and I think that's a very big reason why Barcelona are really struggling this season. They're not playing it well in the Liga either. You might have noticed losing the Cadiz nuts obviously piles on pressure. And you can just tell. And a lot of their woes come down to the fact that Messi, he just doesn't really want to perform that well for Barca. He's still playing, he's still trying his hardest, but it's just, when the heart's not in it, neither is the soul. And Ronaldo, I mean, I don't think Ronaldo had an exceptional game. He scored 2 penalties. Whoopee. Ronaldo is one of the best set piece specialists actually in the world. He should be able to score a penalty, no problem. And he does. Fair play to him. He played a reasonable game. But this game is more about what Barcelona didn't do as opposed to what Juventus did do. However, it'd be interesting to see who to get in a draw, because Barca might end up getting an easier draw depending on, some of the lopsided mentalities of these groups. And we're going to find out tomorrow, of course. There's Real Madrid, there's Inter Milan. You don't know who's going to be floating around. But I don't think you can draw a team from your own nationality until the quarterfinals. So ultimately it should be quite interesting. So, Barca might get lucky. They might get into Milan, in which case you'd still fancy them in that game. So, yeah. They've got to look for goals. Do you know what? Should have played Braithwaite, in my opinion.
They should have played Braithwaite.
I think he deserves to start a lot more. He looks comfortable and he's scoring goals. So, and in the other match in this group that nobody will ever probably remember, Dynamo Kiev beat Ferencváros 1-0. Congratulations, Kiev will be in the Europa League. So
Chicken Kiev!
Hooray! There's some really obnoxious BT commentator who's trying to be really clever with the pronunciation of all the teams, and he kept calling them Dynamo. No idea. Maybe he knows